The Premier League is finally here, and in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every single away kit for the 2025-26 season. I already uploaded my video where I ranked every single home kit about 2 weeks ago. So in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every single away kit from 20th place all the way down to first. I will say that in my opinion, the away kits are much better than the home kits, but there are still definitely a few stinkers in this ranking. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Starting off in 20th place, I've put the new West Ham away kit. Yo, I put the West Ham home kit in 20th place, and I'm also gonna put the away kit in 20th place. I don't know what it is with West Ham, but their kits this season are so boring. The home kit is boring as hell, and the away kit, it's a little bit better than the home kit, but there's no design, there's no creativity, it's just white. Like, it's just such a boring kit. Honestly, I don't think that this is the worst kit out of all the away kits, but with the lack of creativity from West Ham and Umbro, I had to put them in 20th place. Moving into 19th place, I've put the new Aston Villa away kit. Usually when I'm ranking kits, I prefer blacked out kits. I think for some reason, all black kits just look so clean. But to have a blacked out kit and for it to still look ugly is crazy. I think Aston Villa could have done so much more with this kit. The sleeves are okay, but the whole entire body of this kit is just so boring, and it doesn't even look good at all. Moving into 18th place, I've put the new Newcastle away kit. We have seen Newcastle using the all green away kit multiple times. I remember a few years ago they had that other green kit, which in my opinion looked better than this one. I'm not really a big fan of the all green on this kit, but the design throughout the kit makes it even worse. The horizontal lines going throughout the body and on the sleeves just don't look good in my opinion. I'm not really a big fan of small horizontal lines, and with the ugly green with the white accents, I just don't think it looks good at all. Moving on to 17th place, I've put the Everton away kit. I thought that Everton's home kit was ass, and the away kit in my opinion is also pretty shit. I do not like this kit at all. The cream colorway isn't bad, and I don't mind the navy blue accents, but once again, it's just so boring. At least have a small design, some detailing throughout the body of the kit, but no, it's just a plain boring kit. I don't mind if plain kits have some detailing or they have some nice texture going throughout it, but if it doesn't have any textures, no detail, no creativity, then why would I rank them any higher? Moving on to 16th place, I've put the new Crystal Palace away kit. I usually don't mind gold jerseys. I think they're very unique and they bring out a very different color than majority of jerseys, but I just don't think that Macron did a good job with this kit. I just don't like the overall look of this kit. I don't like the black stripes going on the shoulders. I'm not a big fan of the cuffs around the sleeves and the collar, and that's why I couldn't put them any higher on this list. Moving on to 15th place, I've put the new Wolves away kit. This is a strange one for me because I don't actually mind this kit. I think it's an okay kit. I like the design going throughout the body, which is supposed to represent the Molineux Stadium architecture, and I actually don't mind the color, but I think it's just a little bit too blue. I think if throughout the body of the kit they added the detailing in a black colorway or maybe even in a lighter color like white, I think it would have gave this kit a lot more detail and it definitely would have stand out more. Because of the fact that it's all that turquoise blue, I think they could have definitely done more. Moving on to 14th place, I've put the new Chelsea away kit. I think this Chelsea kit is pretty nice. I do like the simplicity of it. I think it's a very simple kit. I really like the vertical lines going through the middle, and I like the cuffs around the sleeves as well. I still think there could have been more design. The simplicity of it is nice, but there definitely could have been more. Moving on to 13th place, I've put the new Liverpool away kit. This kit is decent. Let's not get it twisted. It's not a bad jersey, but I think there are certain aspects of it that don't look good together. First of all, I'm not really a big fan of the black mixed with the red on the cuffs around the sleeves and also on the collar. And I also don't really like that Adidas collar where you can see the collar and then it just stops. I think it's a little bit strange. It looks better on some jerseys, but on this one, I don't think it looks that good. I think this kit would look way better if Liverpool just stuck with their normal badge. I don't know if they were trying to go with a retro vibe with this new badge, but me personally, I think it kind of ruins the kit. Moving on to 12th place, I've put the new Leeds away kit. I actually think the design on this kit is very nice. I like the subtle horizontal stripes going throughout the body. I like the blue. I like the cuffs around the sleeves. I like the collar. And in my opinion, the only thing that is kind of ruining this kit is the yellow. Now, this kit is inspired by their 2001 to 2003 away kit, and it looks good. You can see the resemblance. You can see what they were trying to do. But in my opinion, I just don't like the blue mixed with the yellow. And obviously there's nothing you can do about that because those are Leeds colors. But I just don't think the color combination looks that good. Moving on to 11th place, I've put the new Man City away kit. Honestly, there's definitely bias towards this kit because it's a very plain jersey. There is no creativity, no good design on it. It's just all black. But I like blacked out jerseys. What can I say? I think it looks clean, and I think wearing it on the field is going to look very, very nice. Honestly, if you want to have a high number of jersey sales without putting any effort into your kit, just make an all black kit. It's as simple as that. That's what Puma did for Man City, and it looks pretty good. Moving on to 10th place, I've put the new Brighton away kit. This is a weird one for me because normally I don't really like it when kits have one big stripe in the middle. Me personally, I prefer if they have smaller stripes. I don't like if it's just one big stripe. I think it looks kind of ugly, but I do like this kit. I like the color. I like the light purple mixed with the darker purple, and I love how the Brighton badge and the Nike logo is in the middle of the kit. Moving on to 9th place, I've put the new Tottenham Hotspur away kit. Similar to Man City, I do have a bias towards blacked out kits, and that's why this kit does make the top 10. But they have gone further than Man City in terms of their creativity as they added these geometrical shapes throughout the whole body of the kit. It may be a little bit hard to see at first glance, but if you look closer into this kit, you can see the checkered design going throughout the whole body of the kit. And I think it's a nice touch. I think it makes this kit look a little bit more unique. It's not as boring as the Man City home kit. And obviously, it's all black, which in my opinion automatically looks good. Moving into 8th place, I've put the new Burnley away kit. I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews about this jersey. I've been hearing some people say that it doesn't look good and they were doing too much, when I've heard other people say that it's one of the best away kits. And in my opinion, I think it goes somewhere in the middle. I do really like the design. Now, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to represent. To me, it looks a little bit like a feather or something like that. I don't really know. Maybe like the sky, something. I don't know. But I love light blue. I like the mix with the light blue and the white. And I love the collar and the cuffs around the sleeves. That's where I think they nailed it with this kit. I love the burgundy color. I love the white in the middle. And obviously with the light blue, I think it looks very nice. Moving into 7th place, I've put the new Bournemouth away kit. I think that Bournemouth have done a very good job with their home and away kit because both of them have stripes, but they're not normal plain stripes. They're very unique. They added a little bit of texture onto the home kit. And in this away kit, I think the use of the light blue really makes this kit stand out. Obviously, the main color is the dark blue and the black, but the light blue paired in on the sides of the stripes, on the badge, on the Umbro sponsor, I think it looks very nice. Moving on to 6th place, I've put the new Fulham away kit. At first glance, this may look like a very strange kit, very out of the ordinary for Fulham, but it is inspired by their 1999-2000 away kit. And I think it looks really, really nice. If you enjoy retro kits, this is as close as you're going to get to old-fashioned Fulham kits. I love the crest. I love that old Fulham crest. I think it looks beautiful. I love the lime green, which a lot of people may not like, but in my opinion, it's unique. A lot of teams don't use it, and it's definitely going to stand out on the pitch. Moving on to 5th place, I've put the new Sunderland away kit. I love this kit. I love the blue colorway, and supposedly it is inspired by the view of Roker Beach's lighthouse, which is a very, very unique design. And I love when the kit manufacturers make designs that actually represent something and they have a meaning behind them. I think it looks very, very nice. I also love the Sunderland badge that they decided to go with. Obviously, it's not the current Sunderland badge, but it just gives this jersey extra detail to make it more worth your money. Moving into 4th place, I've put the new Arsenal away kit. I think that this Arsenal jersey is a very, very nice jersey. I love the lightning design throughout the whole body of the kit. And obviously we've seen Arsenal jerseys in the past use this lightning design, and bringing it back I think was a good idea. I wasn't really a big fan of Arsenal's away kits for the last few years, but this one I think is very, very nice. I love the plain black collar and the black cuffs around the sleeves. I love the red Adidas stripes on the shoulders. I think that looks really, really good. And obviously that blue, light blue and dark blue lightning design throughout the body of the kit I think looks very, very unique and very nice. If you're not really into that retro style of jersey and you prefer a more newer, more modern look, I think this is a perfect jersey for you. Moving into third place, I've put the new Man United away kit. This is a beautiful, beautiful jersey. I love everything about this kit. I love the color, I love the design, and I love the Manchester United crest. Similar to the Arsenal jersey, Man United didn't go with their normal badge and they went with the devil crest, which I think looks really, really good. And the whole design on this kit, obviously it does kind of remind me of some of Man United's jerseys from the past where they use that snowflake design, but they didn't try and replicate that jersey. They decided to make it into a new modern style, and I think it looks really, really good. Moving into second place, I've put the new Nottingham Forest away kit. This is beautiful. This is an absolutely stunning away kit. I love everything about it. And it's not a crazy jersey. There's not crazy design to it, but it's very subtle colors, a subtle design throughout the whole jersey, and it just looks so good together. I love the dark accents that they used on the Adidas logo, the sponsor, and the Nottingham Forest badge, but I also like that golden or peachy color that they used on the Adidas stripes, on the collar, the cuffs around the sleeves, and on the line going down the body. And finally, the design going throughout the jersey I think looks very, very nice. And finally, moving into first place, I've put the new Brentford away kit. How have Joma made such a horrible home kit? I hate the Brentford home kit for this season, but the away kit is beautiful. This is such a nice kit. The brown, the gold, the badge, everything just looks so nice. I love the design that they used for the body of this kit. Obviously, it's not a crazy design. It's very subtle, but I love the mixture of that light and dark brown, and pairing up with the golden sponsor, the golden Joma logo, the golden Brentford badge, I think this looks so good together. Now I know why their home kit doesn't look good, because Joma put all their effort into this away kit, and it was definitely worth it. And that is the end of this video, where I ranked every single Premier League away kit for the 2025-26 season, from 20th place all the way down to first. If you guys agree with my ranking, remember to leave a comment down below. But if you disagree and you think I screwed up on some of my rankings, remember to leave your rankings down below and I'll be sure to reply to every single comment. And if you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see more kit ranking videos where I can rank Serie A kits, La Liga, Bundesliga kits, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for more videos.